in the book of Ephesians chapter 3 verse 19, and to know the love of Christ, which passeth knowledge, that you may be filled with all the fullness of God. The love of God is just something else. I know there are many times tunajiambianga we love God. I know you love God, and I know we've convinced ourselves that we love Him. Okay? And I want you for a minute to put away your thought or your knowledge about how much you love God and take up the knowledge about how much God loves you. The Word of God says to know the love of Christ, which passeth, which has surpassed, which goes beyond, which merits, which has exceeded all knowledge. You cannot explain it. You cannot characterize it. You cannot put the love of God in a box. Always measure the love of God. It's immeasurable. It's insurmountable. It's inconceivable because you can't understand it. It has surpassed every knowledge. It has surpassed the ability for us to describe it. And we don't have enough vocabulary to describe this kind of love. We don't have enough words, enough natural words, labda to describe with spiritual words. But we don't have enough natural words. Science cannot prove the love of God. Science is not enough to describe this kind of love that the Lord has given to us, even though your verse in Amanisha, to know, to understand the love of Christ, which passeth all knowledge. Love does not force itself on something, and love is a choice. And that is the choice that God made. That is in the book of John 3:16. In verse yenye kila mtu anajuanga, for God so loved the world that He gave. Ojua, many people don't understand this thing we call love. Love is not a feeling. Okay, love is not a feeling. Love is not, it will never be a feeling. Love is not a feeling at the hormonal feelings that has been caused by this, that at the love, I love him because he does this for me. I love her because she does this for me. No, you cannot accredit love to actions. You cannot accredit love because of somebody who has done something. Love is not a product of something. Love is the one that produces other things. Love will never be a product of feelings. Ati because ananifanyanga hivi it means ananipenda. No way. Love is the one that causes somebody to act in a certain way. So it's not because God gave His Son ndio tukasema ati He loves us. No, His love is the one that caused Him to give. So you can't make your point. God did not give us His Son ndio not tukasema wow, God loves us because He has given. God loves me, God has blessed me. Wow. The reason why I have a car, because I have a car, it means God loves me. Because I have good health, it means God loves me. No, love is not a product of your health. The love of God is not a product because you're successful. The love of God is not a product because that you have a good job. The love of God is not a product. That's why many people have lost it. That's why many people have mistaken it. The love of God is the one that produces. It produces, it causes Him, it makes God move. There's a fire that burns. That is the fire that burns in God. When God thinks of you, there's a fire that burns in Him. That's why He's so jealous. That's why He can't get rid of you. He can't stop him. Mungu hizi acha kukufikiria. If there's somebody who is crazy, who is constantly thinking of you, hadi tunaweza sema in a certain language, obsessed with you, that's God. That's His love.